What's up, y'all? It's still Friday. They should have cut that check by now, bitch. Nah, but y'all listen, right? So I was chopping it up with one of my Facebook friends earlier. He had hit me up, and we were just talking about, you know, some shit from the past, a couple incidents and stuff. And, you know, when I got off the phone with him, you know, he said some real ass shit, and I said some real shit or whatever. So I just sat and laughed to myself for a minute, just thinking about, like, the lies and the extent that people will go to like make you believe they side of the story or make you believe that they was done wrong. That shit is crazy. Like, y'all ever notice that, like, when it come down to relationships and shit, like, people will really make some shit up or tell some shit that didn't happen at all, like, just for a bitch to feel sorry for them or for a bitch to feel like they wrong. So, you know, I just got to thinking and shit. I just started thinking about, you know, a lot of the stuff I've been through with some of my, like, past relationships that was just like hell. You know, and I was thinking about just this one particular incident, right, where I was, you know, the dude I was talking to at the time. Matter of fact, it's the same dude from, if y'all seen my video where I was talking about how, you know, the dude was saying he was at Applebee's, or he's saying he wasn't at Applebee's, but really was. And, you know, I was throwing the shoes down the road and shit. If y'all ain't seen that video, you gotta go look at it. But anyway, same dude from that video or whatever, right? So one day I'm in the car with my brother, and I think we're going to go eat or coming from going to eat or something. And, you know, a girl called me. So she was like, I was just calling to find out who so-and-so live with. Like, do he live with me or do he live with you? So, you know, I'm like, hello? Wait a minute. Do who live with what? That who? I'm just trying to figure out if he live with me or do he live with you? Because he ain't been home in a few nights. So I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell are you talking about, girl? Wait a minute. I'm confused. So she backed up or whatever, and she, like, introduced herself or whatever, and then she was proceeding to tell me that, you know, apparently me and her deal with the same dude or whatever. So I'm like, cool, I'm on my way to my shop. Like, just meet me up there and, you know, we can rap face to face. So I get to my shop or whatever, my car parked, and my brother dropped me off, and he take off or whatever. So I'm inside my shop, so I'm like, here go the bullshit, right? So, you know, me and this dude, we live together or whatever. We locked in a relationship. People pretty much know, you know, it's us. So apparently the girl must know that too, because she, you know, called trying to figure out who he lived with. And I'm not even familiar with her, but apparently she familiar with me because I never gave the address to my shop. And she came by. So the first thing I noticed is she come up walking. So she come up walking, so, you know, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, he fucking with a bitch who ain't even got no damn car. So I'm thinking this in my mind. So when she come in, you know, then on the other hand, I'm kind of thinking, because when she come in, you know, I'm looking up and down, and she think it's fuck. So I'm looking like, damn, wait a minute, bitch. My little self-esteem kind of hurt. Shorty got an ass, right? So on the contrary, it's kind of like, but bitch ain't got no car. Bitch got a dump, but the bitch ain't even got no wheels. Like, how you ain't got no car? So, you know, when she come in or whatever, she telling me her little side of the story or whatever and shit. So she ain't got no kids or whatever. She, you know, she whoop running down to me. He bring me something to eat every day and this and that. And then she got a little text message in her phone. She's showing me, you know, backing up the stuff that she's saying. I see the text messages from his number, you know, asking, do she want something to eat? He bringing her stuff. He like, I'm in the line at Burger King. What you want for Burger King? Just like little petty shit. But in her mind, I could tell, like, that mean a lot. Like, I can genuinely tell this girl, like, she ain't up here arguing with me or trying to start no fight. She genuinely, like, breaking it down, like. And so she going on and on. She like, you know, and really, if I would have knew that he's still with you, like, he ain't have to do me like that. Like, I would have still fucked with him. I just don't like to be lied to. So, you know, she keeping it G. She like, you know, he the one told me he loved me, and he telling me we gonna be together. And we went out of town to Orlando. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all went well? She like, we went out of town to Orlando or whatever. So I'm like, well, y'all went out of town. So she telling me the dates and shit. So the dates that they went out of town correspond to when he supposed to be going to visit his grandma or whatever, because the grandma supposed to be sick. So I'm like, damn, this nigga used the whole, my grandma's sick, I'm going out of town to go visit her because his grandma live out of town. And you know, took a bitch to Orlando. So the girl running down, I could tell she kind of like pouring her little heart out. And I look at her nails, like she got her nails done and she got his initials, like, on her nails. So I know she felt like she was all locked in. So I'm listening to her little story and shit. So I'm like, okay, hold on, bitch. We through. I feel what you're saying. You don't show me the text messages. I get it. So let's clear this up real quick. Let's see what's going on. You want to get to the bottom of it? She was like, yeah, I want to get to the bottom of it. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna call him and he'll come up here and we'll sort this shit out. And she was like, oh, he ain't gonna come. She was like, I've been calling him and he won't answer the phone. He ain't gonna come. Girl, listen, I'm the big dog. When you came up here, you called the big dog out. The big dog out. I'm finna bring out the big guns. Girl, when I call, he come, girl. She like, he ain't gonna come. So, you know, I'm being funny and shit, because the shit kind of funny to me, because I just know how dudes is. Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? And if I was like, if I ain't had the mind I had, I would have like low self-esteem from a lot of the shit that this nigga took me through. But you know, I'm like a G-ass bitch, so like, I'm really like, the shit really funny, but it ain't funny. My little feelings hurt, because the girl like thick as fuck, like she thicker than me. But you know, the bitch ain't got no car and shit. Like, how you just, you know, I'm like, you know, talking myself up, but then talking myself down. So anyway, she just like, he ain't gonna come. I'm like, girl, it's the big dog you talking to. So, you know, I called the nigga phone, bling, bling, listen. So he answered the phone, what's up, babe? I'm at the shop, I need to holler at you, slide through. Right away, he like, I'm on my way. So it wasn't even maybe 5 or 10 minutes, he pull up. So he pull up in the car, he get out, he walk in all cool. So he don't see the girl sitting off to the side in the corner. She sitting in the chair, like off behind my counter in my clothing store. So he step in the door or whatever, so I point over there, I'm like, you know her? So he look at me, look at her, he like, no, I don't know her. So immediately, I'm just like, do you know her? Man, yeah, I know her, man. So why you said you ain't know her, first off? You knew good and goddamn well that girl up here, she done told all. So he looking all crazy in the face and shit. So immediately she jumped up, because apparently she ain't been able to get in contact with him. So this her chance to finally get out all the shit she been wanting to say. So she jumped right up. Pussy ass nigga, you ain't been answering the phone for me. And why the fuck you told all these lies and shit if you know you had a lady? And if you live with her and this and that. So they arguing. So I'm standing behind the counter, behind the register, like watching them argue in front of the counter. So they going at it. She poking him in the forehead. They arguing. He slapping her hand out the face and shit. So she like snapping on him so bad to the point where he like raise his fist to like hit her. He like, you know, do like this, like he finna knock her ass out. And you know, he bigger than both of us. He bigger than her and he bigger than him. So then I'm like, you better not hit that girl. You better not fucking hit that girl. You definitely better not hit her in my shop. So he like, no, man, she trying me and shit, poking me. Y'all carry y'all ass outside. So, you know, I'm standing behind the counter and I'm like, listen, bro, straight up. Like, all this shit right here, I ain't with this shit. I'm not with this retarded ass, dumb ass shit. Like, you know me, you know this like the 5th or 6th straw for your ass. Like, this shit going on the list, bro. Man, all right, man. Man, he telling the girl, man, get the fuck out, man. He kicking the girl out. So she go irate. So she go outside, she start kicking on his car, she swing the car door open, reach inside the car, grab his dope out the car, take the drugs, start running down the sidewalk. So he acting all crazy. I'm like, oh Lord, this some police ass shit. So I proceed to ching, open my register, get my money out, put it in my purse, lock my shop up and ride off. So I leave their ass right up there arguing and shit. So like, really the moral of why I'm telling this story is just that like, his favorite thing to say is, man, see, I don't be with that drama shit. You niggas that start conversations off and start telling y'all story or whatever happened to y'all with that shit, y'all need a shirt that say, I love drama. Reason being is because any man, I don't give a fuck who you is, if you're dealing with 2 females on a sexual level or a relationship level, bro, you like drama. I don't give a fuck what you say. You could keep saying that shit over and over again, man. See, I don't be with that drama shit, man. Man, females be acting crazy, man. You can say all that shit you want to. Time you start messing with one female and then start messing with another, you like drama. Because that's what's going to come from that. It ain't never a situation like that. I don't give a fuck whether it be big drama or whether it be a little bit of drama. Some drama gonna come from that shit. And you niggas know by now, this shit been going on for decades and centuries. You player ass niggas know when you deal with more than one female, some drama gonna be had. Cause here's what y'all be doing. Y'all get the chick Monica over here and y'all be fucking the shit out of her knowing you got a lady at home. So you got Monica swinging from the ceiling fan, you jumping out the dresser on her, you eating pussy, you licking ass, you licking titties, you pulling hair, you doing all this shit with Monica. Then when you getting on, you tell Monica, you know, cause nigga really don't want no relationship right now. You know, a nigga just like what we is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't give a fuck if Monica agree or not. I'm speaking for women. Bitch, if you smashing a female like that, a bitch gonna catch feelings and it's gonna be some drama. Then when Monica call your lady up and tell your lady all the shit you been doing, now you ain't with the drama. I ain't with the drama and shit. Why you want to think about that when you was all up in Monica? Y'all got to stop that shit, man. Cut that shit the fuck out. Or otherwise, be with the drama. If you one of them niggas and you just gonna do that all the time, you gonna fuck with two bitches all the goddamn time, then just be real. I'm for that type of drama. I'm for that. Because that's what the reality of it is. Bitch, you for that kind of drama. You got to be. Otherwise, you will get you one female. You will do what you got to do as a man. Make that shit work. Y'all have beautiful sex. Make beautiful babies. Have a great relationship. Deal with life and its ups and downs. And y'all will be all right. But for you niggas that like to deal with Keisha, Monica, Jaquisha, whoever else, like y'all niggas like drama. Yes, y'all do. Stop going around talking about, man, you know, a nigga don't be with that drama. But let me tell you what my baby mama did. Man, nigga don't be with the drama. Let me tell you what Monica did. Nigga, you is the definition of drama. I'm finna start selling shirts. Them bitches gonna say, I love drama. And you niggas need to buy them. All you niggas that's like player niggas that deal with more than one female, y'all need to go and cop them bitches. Because y'all know y'all like drama. You got to. You got to, boo. When y'all give a bitch y'all phone number, y'all should tell them to lock y'all number in their phone as Mr. Drama. That's just what you should tell a bitch, because that's exactly what your ass come along with. You niggas that be having females at home be all, man, shit, I ain't really looking for no relationship right now. 5 seconds later, you licking a bitch from the rooter to the tutor. But you don't want a bitch to catch no feelings. I had one of my Facebook friends, she inboxed me. She was like, love, I need some advice on this situation. So she was telling me she talking to a dude, right? So he telling her, like, you know, he don't want her to catch feelings. He fuck with her, but, you know, he don't want her to catch no feelings, which is cool. And she agreeing with it or whatever. But then y'all fucking these girls like y'all in love with these bitches. Like, come on. You saying one thing out your mouth, but you doing the do in the bedroom. Of course a bitch gonna act crazy. And then y'all act like y'all don't understand why these hoes coming out the woodworks acting crazy. Nigga, you know why she acting crazy. You can't give everybody that good. Come on, now I'm gonna need y'all to stop that shit, man. A lot of drama will be left way back somewhere else if y'all cut that shit out, man. Can we get some monogamy going on, please? Could we please, fellas? Please? Thank y'all.